Hi everyone, welcome back to Skill to Earn. Today's video is specifically for job seekers. So creating an impressive CV and interview success tips we are going to cover today. So I have considerable experience in taking interviews. Very easily, I don't remember the exact number, but more than 1,000 interviews I have taken in different organizations, and I was on interview panel of different companies. So with that small introduction, let's proceed. So Indian job market overview is basically high demand in IT, BFSI, that is finance related, then healthcare, sales, manufacturing, marketing. These are typical fields where currently there is very high demand. So if you are applying in these particular fields, these particular industries, then the chances of getting job is more. Importance of skills and certifications is definitely there. There are many companies who consider skills, experience, and certifications more than your basic qualification. Okay, growing opportunities in remote and hybrid roles are obviously there. We have a different video on that on this channel, which you can refer to. So, what recruiters in India are looking for is more important in terms of writing your CV as well as in terms of answering your interview questions. Relevant skills. Why relevant skills? You may be having 50 different skills, but whatever is the job demand in the job description, those skills should be prominently mentioned in your CV, right? So that is relevant skills. Achievements are important. Communication ability is equally important. Job stability and growth potential is what people are looking for. They don't want people who are changing every couple of months or every year. So that is also an important factor for recruiters to see. CV format for freshers. Now somebody might say that, okay, as a fresher, I just tell ChatGPT what is my qualification, what is my name, address, what are the degrees I have taken, certifications, and it will create a nice CV for me. So that is not really the point in discussing this. You may create the CV whichever way you want, but these points should be definitely taken care of, like career objective, your education details, projects you have worked on, projects you have handled, maybe the college projects you have taken because you are a fresher, internships you have done, what kind of work you have done in internships, skills and certifications, as I said before. Now there is a difference, okay? Resume is a concise summary of your skills and experience. So if somebody wants a resume, just send a short summary. If somebody is looking for CV, it is a detailed, comprehensive, in-depth academic history, like right from your education to till what you are doing today. And biodata is irrelevant in terms of job. That if you are sending it for a marriage proposal, then that is biodata, something like that. So it contains more personal details. So that's why, and the profile word is used combinedly. Generally, profile is similar to a resume, but sometimes it is also used for CV. So you should be either sending a resume or a CV in the right format. A professional summary at the top is very important. Key achievements are important. See, just saying I worked in this company, I was a developer, I worked on 20 different projects, I was a team lead, something like that. After 1 year, I was a team lead, I was promoted. These are not the details the interviewer or the HR is looking for. They are looking for what you have done in that company, what you have done in that role. So that is very important. Work experience should be somewhat detailed, not just the designation. If you have worked in some leadership level roles, then what project impact has happened, whether you have were able to improve upon the quality, remove the barriers in the project, reduce costs, improve efficiency. Those kind of things should be highlighted in the CV. This video is not just for freshers, it is for everybody. You could be just college passed out or you could be an experienced professional. Tailoring the CV for the role is important. Just sending the same CV to everybody may not be really helpful. Some companies also ask you for cover letter because that is the main purpose, because some people send the same CV to everybody. So if you are sending the same CV to everybody, then you should at least write a cover letter which should tell why you are suitable for this particular role. You know, mention years of experience as total years of experience as well as company specific, so that in company X I was for 2 years, in company Y I was for 1.5 year, in company Z I was for 3 years. Those details are equally important along with the total experience. Highlight key strengths and achievements. Those are extremely important in your professional summary or CV. Skill selection that gets attention. Those are technical skills, digital tools in the world of AI, what kind of AI knowledge you have, which AI tools you have used, whether you know what are AI agents, what kind of information you have, which all tools you have used and how they have helped in your work. Okay, those details are important if you are in that field. Languages known definitely makes a lot of sense. Soft skills like teamwork, communication, public speaking. Okay, if you have written some blogs or created videos or something like that, those things are also equally important. Projects, internships, and certifications play a lot of importance. Include measurable outcomes. What was the outcome of what you did? Highlight industry relevant certifications. Okay, your sports certifications are important. That shows that you are what kind of person you are. But if you have done some certification like PMP, that is definitely important for a project management role. Free courses and certifications are available on internet on multiple different sites. I have mentioned them in some other videos. You can refer to them. Those also add values. Show practical experience, okay, not just the theoretical experience. If you have solved some problems in a company, that is immense important to mention it in your CVs and profiles, because if somebody else is facing similar problems in their organization, then they will definitely look at that point that, oh, this person has solved similar problems and he could be a great team member in our team. You should have ATS friendly CV. What is ATS? ATS is application tracking system. There is an automated tracking system in most of the companies, most of the corporates now, which just filtering, So if for a particular position, say for example, software developer, a company like Cognizant, IBM receives thousands of CVs. So nobody actually sits and goes through all those CVs, So they put it in the software. What does that software do? That software filters the resumes. Okay. How does it filter? The system scans and ranks application based on specific keywords and criteria before a single human looks at them. So the heading should be standard, not very fancy. Include job specific keywords. Avoid a lot of complex graphics, tables, images, photos, and all of that, because that is ignored by most of the applicant tracking systems. So your CV should be ATS friendly. Oh yes, and by the way, uh, the chat GPT and Gemini of today, they understand what is ATS friendly. So if you are creating your CVs using this internet tools or AI, then definitely those words are important. Common CV mistakes in India are spelling mistakes. People hate that, if there are spelling mistakes. Irrelevant personal details, okay, lot of personal details about family and all, those are not important in CV. Those you can tell if asked during your interview. Generic objectives doesn't play an important, what are the specific objectives, KPIs, KPAs you have handled, those are important. Unprofessional email IDs looks funny, so use professional email IDs. Now, one more most important thing, preparing for interviews. First of all, research the company. What is the origin of the company? India based, UK based, US based, that is the origin. Founder, location, business, culture, employee reviews. If possible, connect with some of the current employees on LinkedIn talk to them about the company, find out more about it, study the job description in detail, role, the responsibility, whether it involves travels, whom are you going to report to, prepare examples of achievements. This is what you should prepare for the interview. Frequently asked interview questions. Tell me about yourself. A common question most of the interviewers will ask. That should be a brief description. Not a very lengthy answer. Not, don't keep on talking for 10-15 minutes on introduction. It should be a brief introduction. Where are you coming from? What's your basic education? What are you doing currently? That's all. Because there are many more questions where you will be able to share more details. Why do you want this job? That means what are the goals and objectives? Okay. Why are you looking for this particular role? Why are you looking for this particular job? What exactly you would like to achieve in your life, in your career? Those are the kind of things the interviewer is looking for. Describe a challenge you solved. This is very important question. It shows your problem solving skills, which are important in any company. Be ready for that. Okay. And these are the frequently asked favorite interview questions. HR and salary discussion. If you get selected, you go to the next round. There could be a couple of rounds. There could be 2, 3, 4 rounds also. Okay. So after a while, you will come to the HR and salary discussion tips. Know the market salary range. Okay. So you should not ask too less, not too more. Okay. Discuss total compensation. You should understand what is CTC, cost to company. PF, Mediclaim, leaves, whether a work from home policy is there, what is the notice period, all these details you should ask. Either HR should tell you, if they don't tell you, you should ask. Be a professional and realistic. Okay. Don't say I want 200% hike and something like that. Those are the things which will disqualify you immediately. Use of AI tools is perfectly fine. They should be used to optimize your profile. You will have to feed all the information to AI and then ask the tool to optimize it. Add the right keywords, making your CV ATS friendly. Ask AI to find the job boards and jobs suitable for your CV. Okay, that also AI tools can help you with. Use Gemini, Cloud, or ChatGPT, whichever you are comfortable with. And definitely, it's a good idea in today's world to use AI tools to make your CV look better. Virtual interview. See, most of the interviews nowadays are happening online or virtual ways. So you should have a stable internet connection, professional background, right attire, test camera and microphone before the interview, and join before time. Don't join late. So these are the primary things you should take care of while giving a virtual interview. So final success tips are customize every application, either write a covering letter or make small changes as per the job requirements. Build LinkedIn presence so that you can reach out to people either for getting reference or to find out more about the company where you are applying for. Network actively so that you will come to know more about the job openings, and continue upskilling while you are waiting for the next job, while you are doing some research, while you are taking a break. Continue upskilling, continue to do practice so that you will not be out of date for your skills, and you will not be left behind in your industry. So, as usual, this is the copyright content, and this video is about CV and interview. So, we also have a series of videos on different ways to earn money online. Keep watching each training to learn new things. So, if you are searching for a job, if you are preparing for interview, I hope these tips to create your CV more professionally, more optimized way, and to give your interview, this video should help. So all the best for your interviews. Thank you.